Yes, weekend things. We actually got our kids along, and that is quite a.
We are very happy.
We are very happy. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, kids, for coming
Kids
along.
are not happy.
So they are happy.
It's not quite getting us along. It's
What
more
then?
of forcing us to come with you.
Yeah, right. Dragging you here. Yeah. Where did I put my gloves here? We are going to have pancakes. We were again in a terrible hurry, of course, because we dragged Venla and Urho along. Well, we would have been in a hurry anyways, but now especially. Hey, good morning, smartphone. Look, I will show you straight away. Here I am in this wonderful hat that smartphone sent me. It's so funny. This is so soft and cute. It feels like I've got a chinchilla on my head. Lovely and warm. But I might change it now because I'm a bit worried that it'll suffer from it's snowing, very wet snow at the moment. I don't want to damage the beautiful fur. Fake fur, of course. This is not real animal, but it feels like, you know, feels really lovely and soft. Wait a second, I'll flip the camera again. Here we go, like this. And now you see what's actually going on. Urho is working, and Venla is giving instructions. Thank you, Mom. No, it was so sweet, especially when you were saying that you know there was a thank you for the all the years of broadcasting, and that's of course super nice. So I will now save this here because I really don't want to. I don't want to damage it in the humid weather. I'll get my working hat on and keep that uh, as a showcase hat for all kinds of like photo shoots and things. Can you help me? Can you put my other hat on? Oh, Venla. Venla gets her mother dressed. That's really oh the mother dressed. That is very kind of you.
Practice for when you are
When I'm drooling. Yeah.
You know what?
When I'm drooling. So yes, we are going to have pancakes for the first time in a long time. As you know, Stefan has been on his coffee sled, and at the moment as well, everybody's constantly sending us messages like, "Where is Stefan? Why is he not where he was?" Oh, minus 14 Celsius. Wow, that's cold for you, isn't it?
It's colder than here.
Minus 14 is in Boston. Yeah, it is colder than here because here it's 0. So that means, you know, 0 Celsius means that it's, you know, the
35, what was it, like 32 Fahrenheit?
No.
Something.
0 is it 10?
No, it's something like
12?
32.
No, because 40 Fahrenheit is the same as 40 Celsius.
No, minus 40.
Yeah.
minus
It's the
40.
same as minus 40.
So
But
0
not plus.
is what?
Minus 40 and minus 40 are the same. Like plus 40 is not the same.
So
Yeah, I
a
know.
discussion about
Exactly.
what is Fahrenheit and Celsius. But anyways, this is the temperature when
32 is
when
0.
it's sort of
32 Fahrenheit.
between
No, is it? No,
freezing and thawing.
I thought 32 Fahrenheit.
So this is the melting point of snow.
Look it up. Look it up.
Now it's still though I don't think it's completely 0 now because it's fluffy, but whatever is the stuff that's coming down from the sky, it is really wet. Humid, whatever. You see? Melts really quickly, and I don't even need gloves the whole time because normally if it's really properly frosty I really need gloves. But we were here we were in such a hurry that we didn't even get to make any firewood or, you know, make the place look nice. But meanwhile, while Stefan is chopping, I will show you what I made.
0 astetta, tai siis se...
Look. Well, first, there's the water. What else do we have? Oh, Venla's earphones. Hey, look here. I mean, this is in a jar, mayonnaise jar that I've just cleaned, but great for storing things. I have my new marshmallows here. I've made another one again. Yeah, Urho was correct. 32. Did you say plus 32 or minus 32? Plus 32.
Fahrenheit is
Plus
0.
32 Fahrenheit it is now. I mean, we have to, Stefan, we are in the age that we can trust that our kids know it better than we do.
Yes.
This is a marshmallow made with berries, yes, and a different berry than what we normally do. So this is the first time that I've made actual strawberry marshmallows. That's pretty much like, standard in places. I cut them in. This is how they were, super 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 fluffy. And this is made with marshmallows from our own yard, from our own garden. Um, Finnish marshmallows, Finnish strawberries are really nice. They're super yummy. They grow on the open fields, and because in the summertime the sun doesn't go down here in the north, especially, they get like very tasty.
Yeah, they grow slowly because it's not that warm,
Yeah,
but because of the sunlight, they get to build up a lot of sugars.
and yeah, but they're not overly sweet.
No,
They're
no,
sort of
no, no. They're very
there's
tasty.
a lot of taste in it.
Yeah, like the other berries here, they're very potent.
Yeah. Well, that's because you haven't tasted our berry marshmallows. Because this is just, real flavor. This is not made with anything artificial. Look, I'm wearing the hat that can get dirty now because I'm going to be in the smoke soon. This really smells like a real
Yeah, you can have it across
strawberry
the-
milkshake, but then one that's really
Like
made
the
with
rugzak
strawberries.
halen en zo, hè. In de,
Look.
ja, je kunt de flessen die aan de
Mm.
zijkant van de rugzakken steken.
I don't know why, but
Eigenlijk,
this
hè.
particular time,
Dus de fles
these
in de
turned out
zijkant van de
super
rugzak
good.
zetten we ook op de tafel. Ja, zo.
Like
Can
somehow,
I see that
because
here, like,
often when I
Yeah.
make them, I have adapted the recipe, and they are a bit sort of sticky from the side. But this was immediately perfect. I don't know why. I need to be able to repeat that somehow, but I don't know how. Take a bite. Like eating a pillow. I've seen that. I've seen the Rice Krispies things, but I've never tried it. I've never seen how to
Mitä?
make them. Should actually check it out.
Ja, die moet je even uithalen. Kun je hier de sneeuw neerzetten en de boter kun je hier op. Als je een plank
Always
pakt,
a
dan kun
risk
je een
taking
aardappeltje
teenagers
maken.
on live broadcasts. This is I'm going to toast this because this morning I just made this yesterday, and wait. I'm going to. I'm saying hi with the marshmallow, with the strawberry marshmallow this time. See? Oh, there's even, you see that stripe, that's strawberry as well. Well, made these yesterday, so these are still
Kun je hier, leg je me op, hè, daar.
these are still tad bit
Als je een beetje draait, dat die
well, actually they're not. They are perfect now. But I didn't yet taste this properly when you like toast it on a fire, and that's what I'm going to do today. I did a little bit by a candle, like a candle flame, but of course it's not so hot,
Dan kun je
so it's
de
much more difficult to get it
paddenstoekenbeslag ook daarop zetten. Hè.
to roast properly. Hey, Papav! Nice to see you. Look, the kids are here. They have grown since the last time you've seen them, probably.
Yeah, well, Venla maybe not, but I definitely have.
Yes, well, Venla has aged.
Thank you.
Venla has
That's why.
matured.
Are you sure about that?
Ai. I need to... Annatteko mulle sieltä sen vaalean huovan joukon, niin mä otan sen. Yeah, no, that kiitos. That is nowadays the standard. That's why we get them so seldom along into the forest as well. I'm not embarrassing the young stars.
I'm just reading the comments. You don't have to film me.
Okay. Yeah, very good. Very good. See? I'm the embarrassing mom now. But then you can't sit there, Venla, either.
I'm just reading the comments.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. But it's not so much anymore. Look, now you get to watch. Thank you, smartphone. Stefan, the one match wonder.
I don't know how that's to
It's a bit humid at the moment, so.
humid, and I forgot to bring you firewood here.
Oh, okay.
So before we go home today, I have to quickly drive up and down and drop some wood off.
I need tomorrow.
I know, that's why I
Yeah,
said before we go home.
yeah. There's a tiny little axe, and it's not a very handy one.
It is actually, if I have space and proper wood,
Yeah,
it's a good axe,
but not for me.
no.
You know, I need like the one that we have at home because.
You are talking about this one.
No, I'm not talking about that
It's
one.
the
I'm not.
one that you sometimes use here.
Yeah, well, all of the small ones I have difficulties with. I don't dare to use them as well, you know, as much as the big one. I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
because these are a bit more dull. So then you have to be much more precise, basically. The big one, it just chops right through, and it's actually much less dangerous than. I'm always afraid that I will cut my, or like chop my leg or something. So, what we have here brought along today then, now that we have the fire burning, here, not to advertise anything, it just happens to be that we always use all kinds of containers that we happen to have at home. Yes, that's correct, Papa. Let me see. I can't open it with one hand. That's the yeah, see, that is the pancake dough batter.
Pancake batter, yeah.
But then it's this time made with, what is it?
Oat milk.
Oat milk.
Because
Rather,
I
we didn't
couldn't be
have
ba-
any
couldn't
milk.
be bothered to go to the shop.
We forgot to buy milk yesterday. This is open now, though, so don't.
Not anymore.
Right. Then, when there's pancakes, then you have to. Then maybe we put these here. What else do we have? Oh yeah, in another bag. We have. Tämä on vähän hankalaa, kun se näin. Here we have the jam. And the spoon is already in there. Well, oat milk just sheerly because we didn't have any regular milk today. Normally we make it from regular milk, but the oat milk is a bit sweeter. We have really good oat milk in Finland. We use a lot of oat. A lot of people eat oatmeal porridge for breakfast, and anyways, it's used in breads and all kinds of other products, and they make all kinds of milk replacements from it. But Stefan,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that now really have swapped to oat milk, haven't they?
Yes. It's funny to see because when I'm out and
Very
about
good
with the
job.
coffee sled, when there's Finnish people around, then I'm using a lot of oat milk.
Yeah.
But like now in December, there were mainly foreigners, and then I'm using very little oat milk.
Well,
But I'm
yeah,
sure.
but then again, that's like the British market, they
Yeah.
don't.
No, because the Australians and the Americans, there's a lot of oat milk being used, and also
Yeah.
Germans and Austrians. But it's and then, like now I'm sure that now in the spring when I start on Friday again in the spring season, I think I'm again going to use a lot of oat milk.
Yeah,
But it was now just with the British Christmas tourists. They
families and
yeah.
yeah. But oat milk, that's sort of. I think that's more nature friendly though than almond milk.
Yeah. Also because it's from here.
It's local. Yeah. Well, local, but like,
Oh, they grow oat again up here in Lapland.
is that so?
Yeah, yeah. In Kaukonen, there's people
Oh,
growing
really?
oat again. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Joo, mun mielestä Emmillä on just, Emmin perheellä on just joku.
Oh, yeah. Friends of Venla grow oat. Oh, nice.
Tai mä en ole varma, että onko se ihan niinku niiden perhe vai onko se niiden sukulaiset, mutta kuitenkin
Joo.
joku
Niin.
silleen. Mutta kuitenkin sillä kaukosessa.
Joo. So that's
It started as a project, but the plan is that they go back to commercial oat growing.
oh, that's cool. Who told you that? Or you heard
It
it
was in
at
the
the?
newspaper 1.5 years ago already, I think. It was a
Well, that's
project,
nice.
and I heard from people that I know in the Vanheim country that they still do it. So
Oh.
and now Bella is confirming that.
That's great. Well, that's because that's of course, as you see, this is not exactly the best place to grow things. But then again, there is a period in the summertime when stuff actually grows as well. That's when we get our berries too. But having the like real farms growing on larger scale, that has sort of disappeared for almost decades.
Yeah, well, yeah. Because something weird has happened in that sense there. That because there were self-sustaining farms in Lapland for a long time, but then when with the industrialization and cars coming up, sort of the first things to disappear from here were the grains that people would grow, and then the milk was still for a large time, but now the milk starts disappearing as well. But it means that there's large field areas that are not being used here. And you can either like give them back to the forest, or you can like now that oats become popular again, you can actually earn money again on oats. Especially when you've got potent oats, because oats that grow here in Lapland, like the berries that grow in Lapland, they just have more of the stuff that you want from it. So I think that that's one of the reasons that there's just a lot of unused field space, and
Yeah.
oats is a good way of sort of bringing back the.
I think that it's great. I think that it's really important that in a place like this you also make sure that you can still grow food.
Yeah, but
for
it's of course like when did the first farmers come up to Lapland? Is it 600 years ago, something like that?
I do not know.
500-600 years ago, because there used to be, of course, the Sami people here. They are
Nomads.
nomads. Yeah, you can't call them hunter gatherers because they have their reindeer, of course, and things. But I think from the south, farmers came up like 500 or 600 years ago, slowly.
Yeah, but what was it then? Yeah, all the way up here, you mean?
Yeah.
Because we went to a few years ago. We went. Maybe you have to go to the other side of the flame.
Yeah.
You
It
get
looks-
much less.
it
Much
looks
less.
as if I'm burning it.
Yeah, it looks like you're sort of getting all these. What are those again?
Kipinä.
Kipinä, yeah, sparks. Looks like you're getting sparks in your face, but
It's because I'm a sparkly personality,
that would mean that you would be sparkling.
that I attract other sparks
Oh, right.
to get to the sparkly personality.
I see. The what was I going to say? Oh no, yeah, we went to that one
Stone Age.
Stone Age park, and that was really funny. It was a old site from 7,000 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That's where the
I think
oldest
so, yeah.
houses or well buildings sort of had been
Yeah,
found from.
The settlement. Yeah.
Settlements from that area, and they had built different buildings that have been there during the centuries and millennia. And it was really interesting. They
we even got to join in the excavation there.
we got to join in the excavation. We found things as well.
I found
Bits of
things.
you found things, yeah.
All
But
found things,
I think we all found something.
Yeah, but I found the weird.
What did you find?
I don't remember, but it was like the big thing.
there was a bit of
Some
flint, wasn't it? Worked flint, so flint that had been used for cutting, or
that may very well be. That's at least one thing that we.
and there were small bits of roasted seal bone.
Yeah. So there had been seals in that river.
And they were or in that what was sort of a archipelago.
Yeah.
And they were of course the main food source for
Yeah,
the people.
they were. Now you don't see them there anymore.
No, because they are
Yeah,
eaten.
they were all
So
eaten.
they were already
Were
eaten
there
thousands
huge
of years
rocks?
ago.
No, there were no. It's maybe not that kind of a site. Like it was. There were really. Well, it was really park in that sense that they had like all kinds of activities there as well. There were people making jewelry, weren't they, in the old-fashioned way, and
Yeah, there was
all kinds of
like all kinds of things that they sort of showed how things were
how
done.
to do.
Wasn't that just like one time? Weren't we like 2 times there? And
Yeah,
they
we were.
one time there was like some sort of festival sort of thing,
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
and that's when they were like
yeah.
the jewelry
That
and
was
stuff.
really nice.
It was funny because there was one guy.
Can't hear you properly, I think.
There was one man there showing how they what kind of weapons they or tools they used for hunting. And it was funny that the kids had been watching all these Once Upon a Time animated. What's called? It was called Once Upon a Time, wasn't it?
No. Um, what was it called in French again? You know the one. There were several.
It was
The
this
Americans
series of
don't know it, but
animated, yeah, maybe not. This animated series where there was this one white hairy dude as the main character that would always come back
With a big beard.
with a big
well,
beard.
they would all come back.
Yeah, yeah,
And then there were the mean, dark-haired mean guy, and then the red-haired mean guy,
yeah.
and then the
But
goodies as
anyway,
well.
so
But
they would
anyways,
explain things, and there was so the kids had been watching these Stone Age animated this animated series about the Stone Age. So they just walked up to the hunter stuff and picked up the weapons and used them
they
the way
knew how to use them, and the guy was so surprised. He was like, "Where did you learn this?"
from television.
Television. From the 70s. John says Stefan has fantastic pyrotechnical skills.
Thank you, thank you. Right.
No, I mean, it's just a sort of a place where they show how they used to live in the old days, and there's an excavation, like a real excavation site. So they were really
I think it was interesting because it was really it really was the old site of a dwelling.
yeah.
And they had the this is handy. And they actually had the like the excavation site where you could participate, where you could really see how they found it and what it looks like now, and then there was the reconstruction next to it. I thought it was great.
And then there was like a building where there were like old Stone Age like clothes and stuff that they like showed
that
and stuff like
that
the
we
more
were
museum stuff.
yeah. No, that there was that museum building.
Mm.
Yeah, true. And then we dressed up. That's when the kids would still do it. I don't know. Would you still do that?
Depends. If it's with friends, then yeah, sure.
But not with us. Oh well. That's
What not with us?
they wouldn't they wouldn't get dressed in the medieval clothes anymore when
Huh.
like Finnish show. No, it was French, and it was a series. There was one with where they went like inside a human body. You
Yeah,
know the
it was called like Once Upon a Time and then something. So there was Once Upon a Time in space. Once upon. Well, so it started, I think, because I remember the original series from when I was really small. And it started with just history. They had stuff about just history of Europe. So like where they would explain the invention of the door and things like that. But and I think the original series was just called Once Upon a Time. But then they made all these other series like about the human body, where they would
Yeah.
be inside the human body, which was very interesting.
Has red
That was
blood
the
cells and other
yeah.
cells
Yeah,
and stuff.
So then there were like the white cells. They had didn't they have some sort of like 60s looking or 70s looking sort of these bubble cars that they
yeah,
were driving
yeah.
around the veins and
That was very
you know,
space
that
age.
was really cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I loved that series as a kid.
but the one that our kids have been watching, there was a bit new. It was from the 80s.
You think so? I
Yeah,
don't think so.
it was because it was made around the time that the United States celebrated their 500
Is it so?
Columbus 500 year. Yeah. Because that was the thing. Because that was because the French, they like to annoy Americans. So the thing really it was called Once Upon a Time in America, and it really concentrated on
Indigenous people
the
and how
indigenous
they were
people.
invaded and
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
But so it's really about like the time just after the Ice Age, when the first people came from Siberia to the United States or to the north of America, and how they traveled southward. And it was really concentrating on that, like.
Well, in any case, a very funny series. But we are going to get some pancakes made as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, working on it.
Yeah. I'm not hurrying you.
Yes, you are.
I'm just
Kyllä
reminding that
helpen
there's.
Niin, tällä.
Even een rugzak stoppen. En in mijn rugzak zit ook weer
Stefan
lasta.
even took 2 pans.
Yeah, because it goes fast.
Yeah, that's smart.
Hey, that's me.
Smart husband.
Um,
The butter, I think, is in my bag.
No, it's here.
Oh, you took it already. Okay.
The kids took it already.
Very kind.
Ehm, hey, misschien kunnen jullie laten zien hoe je marshmallows roostert.
No en mä aio pahtaa vaahtokarkkia, kun niissä on liivotettu.
Orho, mistä kan Orho laten zien hoe je vaahtokarkkia roostert? Then maybe
Ask.
Rita should do it
I have
herself.
to do it.
Yeah.
Ask the kids for something and then do it yourself. I am going to take this. But Urho, you have to put your phone away.
Wow.
We're outside.
Yes.
Urho, oikeasti.
Yes, we're outside. What's your point?
Let's put your phone away. Concentrate on the nature.
Oh.
Lovely
Oh, that was handy.
trees.
I have been here at least 15 times before.
Yeah, but now you haven't been outside at all.
Yes.
Yes.
But still, I am outside right
And
now.
I am your mother and I'm telling you, put your phone away. See? That works. um, no, but now you get to have some with us. At least virtually, if nothing else. Ooh, looks nice.
Kun je mij even mijn pannenkoeken, soms moet even pannenkoekenslag aangeven?
It's a bit difficult to. I don't know. I think that I have the same traumas as everybody else. Oh, they are. We just saw them on the way here. They had just been here as well, and they were now heading home. They are fine as such. I mean, mom's got Alzheimer's, so it's gradually getting like more and more. But well, what can you do? That's how it is. Look, it's a little bit difficult to just if I'm looking through the phone, it's really difficult to judge the distance between my marshmallow and ooh, look. Between the marshmallow and the flames. I can already smell the pancakes.
Yeah,
Woohoo.
so this was the first time that I used our new kitchen machine, and I'm not sure how this is
So
now.
what was it? How was it so different? I mean, it's just
No, first of all, the bowl is a lot deeper,
yeah, that's
so it
true.
was difficult to see what I was doing, and uh, the the whisk worked completely different because I made a relatively small amount, and these bowls are clearly made for big amounts.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think I need to make these kind of small pancake batters in the other small machine that we have, still the smaller machine.
You mean just the
Yeah, that one, the one that we got as a wedding present.
that still works.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, so does our marriage. So
Yeah, well, the funny thing is that the couple who gave us that kitchen machine doesn't.
well, that kind of stuff happens. Now I'm going to take a bite. Let's see. Wait, wait. Here we go. Oh, going to fall. I have to hold it. Marshmallow roasting.
Benna, kun je even de telefoon vasthouden voor hij?
Ah, yeah, that's what I. Okay, Venla is kind enough to. You have to move your fingers a little bit because there's the microphone. It's completely sticky now. This is really good roasted. Stefan.
What I said, yeah, I mean, I said that.
Yeah, but I mean, you didn't taste it like properly roasted. This is really, you can really taste the strawberry. Wait.
Yeah, but that's what this morning I tasted it roasted.
Vaatoiko Urho tämmöstä?
Kyllähän.
Tosi hyvä.
Mä söin semmosen ihan muuten vaan, mutta oli se kuitenkin tosi hyvä.
Yeah. Works very well. This is the funny thing about these marshmallows. Look, the goo everywhere. But this is really hard to do with one hand, John. But wait. Hey, Margarita. Wood fires. Well, that's how it works. But at least it's nice. I mean, this is also nice documenting things. Kiitos, Venla. You know, so every Sunday we do a live broadcast, and we've been doing that for several years already. And the great thing is that then we can watch back what has happened. You know.
Well, maybe we should do something funny now for this broadcast.
Well,
Jorgo, kom eens even hier. Meneer. Omdraaien.
aha.
Happen tegen elkaar. Tegen mij happen.
Oh, you want to like have an official measurement? Look, will you hold this one?
Goed zo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's boots.
Yeah, you've got different kind of boots though.
That is true.
But
There's about. This is Urho's head. There's about, I would say. Well, there's still maybe 4 centimeters between you.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
3. I mean, but that's difficult because you've got different kinds of shoes. I think that.
I would say it's more like 2 or 3.
Well, father is still taller than the son. Yeah, that is now still the case, but
Not for long anymore.
not for long anymore. I was going to let Stefan still taste it. Look.
Kun sanoo Tiina. Joo, mäkin
Let's see.
Tiinakin aina valittaa, kun mä sanon se tai tuo.
Vain vanhat.
Wie wil de eerste pannenkoeken?
Look.
Yep.
Marshmallow filled pancake, yeah. That.
We've made those.
I mean, honestly, I only started making these marshmallows because we wanted to find something nice to have on Stefan's coffee sled.
Somebody
Friend from the Netherlands said about
Yeah.
it, because it's not a hey Stefan, do you want to try this now?
Uh,
Put the pants down.
yeah. They will burn. Yeah, it's really good. Uh, yeah.
I mean, that's the oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That's so funny. The taste of the berry really comes out when you toast it. So
The marshmallow.
yeah,
Yeah, not the berries.
the marshmallows, they are really nice as they are as well, but the taste of the berry really comes out when you roast it, and I wasn't expecting that, but that's how it works. So we can try that. We can try making a marshmallow pancake.
We did that at some point, a long
Yeah,
time
what was
ago.
the problem?
No, it's just that you can make it, but I'm not going to eat it because it's too
It's
sweet.
very sweet. Yeah, I'm much more of a jam person myself. Ah, it's falling, it's falling, it's falling. Look. I'm going to have it. Just take a bite. Wait a second. Don't want to burn my mouth. It's very good. Hey, Claire. But you have proper. Is it not showing properly? Where are you? Are you on Facebook or? No, you can't be because I can see your name. Um, Maybe you can check on YouTube as well. I don't know because Claire is asking, "Hi everyone, am I the only one with video problem?" Oh, you're on Haps. Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. Yeah, we're streaming it to everywhere, basically.
They're also on Twitch now, aren't they?
Twitch as well, yeah. Except that the Twitch at the moment doesn't stream all the way to our own app because they have changed something again.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing with Twitch.
yeah, that's definitely the thing with. Oh, you know that is that a thing that other people say
Twitch
about it?
is Twitch changes like constantly.
Yeah. Well, we've certainly noticed that. Look.
And I think the reason is that they want to keep technically an edge on the other streaming services,
Which is
fine.
good, of course,
but
but makes it very difficult to like
yeah,
use it in other places. I think that because now on Friday, Stefan is going to get his sled out again. Americans pour maple syrup all over. Oh yeah, yeah, and then people don't understand it somehow. Sometimes when we have something else. Oh, happy day to you
but I
too.
haven't told that story here about that.
But yeah, we'll hopefully see you there then. But yeah.
So you were saying to the people not understanding to have something else than maple syrup on pancakes. I was working with autistic people in the Netherlands, or well, people with all kinds of disabilities and
Neurodivergencies.
challenges. Yeah, well, these were really people that had like severe challenges in all kinds of people. But there was one older man that that had like a special form of autism, and he had gone on a special on one of these organized holidays. And when he came back, he was really unhappy about his holiday. It had been a terrible holiday. So I was asking, like, like, wasn't it beautiful on the way? Yes, it was very beautiful. Weren't the beds good? Yeah, the beds were great. So what about the boat that you were on? Yeah, the boat was fantastic. What about your roommates? Yeah, they were great. But then we started talking about the food, and all the food was good. But on the last night, they were serving pancakes, and the pancakes as such were okay. But somebody had put applesauce on the table to have with the pancakes, and that had ruined his whole holiday. Because who puts applesauce on the table when there's pancakes? You don't do that. So his whole holiday was ruined because of applesauce.
But I mean, that's it's not only uh,
Some people
people
have
with
that.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh, you saw Stefan do his Dutch thing. You see?
It's not a Dutch thing.
Yeah, it is a Dutch thing.
Why?
I don't
Is it
know. It's a
it's an
that's like a
international
Dutch
pancake
skill.
thing, isn't it?
But yes, Smartboard. I will still definitely show the hat at the end. The after yeah. No, I mean it's like such a wonderful holiday and everything was great except for that one thing that then ruined the whole thing. I mean that's you can't avoid things like that. But that's I mean of course we meet a lot of people from around the world and hi Oma. Oh nee, is it Oma? Hello, who is it bij jullie? I don't know if it's Oma because it doesn't.
Ik
Uh,
denk het wel.
huh?
Ik denk het
Ik
wel.
denk dat het Oma is, maar misschien ook niet.
Klinkt
Kan
als
ook.
oma.
Ja, oké. Yeah, Stefan is good. Stefan is good with his pants. Ja, absoluut. Met sham. But you do notice that with visitors from around the world that yeah, it is Oma.
Ja.
Dus
Ja,
Oma
hallo
is
oma.
here.
Hallo.
Kinderen zijn ook hier.
Hallo.
So you see that sometimes. I mean, you don't have that so much anymore that people wouldn't uh, that they would refuse to eat anything except for like food that they get in their own country as well.
Yes.
I mean, people have gone, yeah, but people
Yeah.
have gotten more adventurous than
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
There's certain countries where the hotels know that they need to have like one thing always on the table to make sure that they don't get complaints.
they always need like French fries for the children.
Well, yeah, no, but
Otherwise, they
that's
don't eat
yeah.
anything. Or
I'm not going into details.
no,
But
don't
for
go into details.
certain countries, there's certain things that yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Finns work like that as well. But it's
Makkaran kanssa varsinkin.
it's eikö lihapulli? Aina
Lihapulli,
pitää olla
joo,
lihapulli. There
And
always has
mood.
to be mashed potatoes and meatballs. You get Finns somewhere, but it is still the case. And of course, I mean, I also understand it because when you are in a very different kind of environment, like here, everything is different. You know, this is this is not like at home. It's not like Kansas. So it's much more comfortable when you there is something at least that you know you for sure know something familiar, and food is of course often a thing like that. You know? Having familiar food makes the whole thing okay. Oh no, not for me
Okay, but
because I took some tea. Ah yes, I took actually. Better get a plate before the pancakes burn, says John. It's always the first ones always burn for different kinds of reasons. But look, this is what I have for myself. Look, there's the pancakes for the kids.
the kids already had.
Oh, okay,
These
I
are
didn't
ours.
realize. Haha. We get some as well. Look, I took some tea for myself because I don't really want to eat too much sugar in one go. And the marshmallows obviously are nothing but. So this is, see, one hand wonder again. But as a mother, you kind of have to learn that, you know. I've had years of doing things with one hand. I can even do things with my, okay. I can grab things from the floor with my toes and lift them.
That was something that you could already do before you.
Yeah. I could, but that was impressive, wasn't it? You were very
Yeah, I
impressed.
was very impressed. You could hold things with your shoulder blade.
Well, that's then again my old student time trick. Something that I don't know if I'm so proud of, but and I wouldn't be able to do it anymore. I've got too fat back nowadays.
You hold the beer bottle with your shoulder.
Yes, that I was able to do. Look, there it goes. This is so. Well, for instance, yeah, definitely. Can you drive the car? Well, yeah, that's possible. That's possible. But when I'm in traffic, I always make sure that I drive safe. But definitely having one kid hang in one arm and then actually one in one leg, so that makes always things a bit more difficult. This is such a lovely tea. This is one of these things that this is slightly fermented and steamed with goat's milk. Yeah, that always makes me think, like, how do they come up with these things? But this is really brilliant. I love this tea. Oolong. Milky oolong. I mean, from what I understood, these ones that are steamed with something, some sort of milk, they're still fancier oolongs as well. And I have one at home, but I'm like, I love this one. I really like this one. So, and there's the one. Maybe you remember the jasmine tea that we. Oh, this I can't do with one. I can't roll this package with one hand. Well, I almost can. Kiitos. Then is coming to rescue. Wait. Ah! Wait. I did the wrong thing. I turned off camera. Now it's on again. Eiku, pistä kiinni Jouko. Kato, tuo tuonne.
Joo, mä luulin, että niinku auki.
Then I'm going to have some jam on my pancake. Look. Yeah, I will show you. Wait a second. There's two kinds. There's my pancake. Just like Stefan made it. Crispy on the outside and fatty and yummy on the inside. This antler, this is a moose antler. So
And that's a reindeer antler.
that's a reindeer antler, yeah. So there's two different kinds. You see? Reindeer and moose. Reindeer, they drop their antlers every single year. I don't remember. Do moose do that as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So every year they drop their antlers. These grow at an immense speed. I was talking with a reindeer herder, and she said that when the in the springtime when the antlers are growing, they can grow 5 centimeters in a day. So it's incredibly fast that happens. And in the beginning, they look really terrible because they're sort of covered with this sort of bloody. I mean, when they grow, they're beautiful. They have this sort of skin, fluffy skin on top of it, and then the skin falls off, and that is not pretty. But then this is what is left, and then they always drop their antlers as well. And the number of the spikes in an antler shows how old the animal is. Wasn't it like that, Steph?
Yeah, because with reindeers at least, the first year when they grow their antlers, it's only small peaked. And then the second year, it's they have one of these side things, and then from the amount of points you can count how old they are.
Yeah, I don't remember if it's exactly like how it exactly goes, but
around 5 years old, that's reindeer.
yeah, probably. Looks like it. But I have to take a bite of my pancake because I don't want to. Are you not going to have your pancake?
Yes, I am, but I mean, I'm still
Working on the next one.
working on the other one.
I'm going to have one. Here we go. Hear how crunchy it is?
En dan eten jullie even mijn handschoen gepakt.
This is nice.
En even
So this is now with the oat
doggy
milk.
pannen en dan hier even water in gieten.
With the oat milk batter. Nice. Another bite. Yeah. It's clearly different than what you normally. This is a bit thicker.
Yeah, there's many
Hey,
things
David.
that are, but it's because of the machine as well.
Pancake wave.
Because
Yeah,
of
that's
the-
what I was wondering. Like which thing. These are sort of more like the Finnish style pancakes now. Crepes. Mm. Really nice. Really nice. I don't mind at all them being a bit thicker.
Okay.
But I will put a little bit more jam on mine.
Wie wilde nog een pannenkoek?
En ainakaan vielä.
A bit more.
Nou joo, haluan nyt joku ei jää.
Ja, maar goed, het is nu klaar.
Ei tuo mun laatuna. No jaa.
Here we go.
Voit ottaa sit sen. Mulla on se mitä mä oon ollut.
Jam.
Kun siinä oli sitä tilaa, niin mä olin sen.
Mm. The jam is nice as well.
Kaadan tän sen päälle.
It's like a traditional Finnish strawberry jam. At least I think it's Finnish, isn't it? This is really good.
Ik ben 100% sure.
Mm-hmm.
On aina minulle mukavia.
So that I really learned here in Finland, that it makes sense to buy the jam that's €1 more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be so that in Finland that you wouldn't get, like the selection was rather narrow, but then what you had was of good quality. No, like basic but good quality. You can have your pancakes and eat them. Well, yes, eat them too. I think that's probably a very good pro. How do you say that? When you have pros and cons, that's a pro
What?
for pancakes. You can have them and eat them too. Oh, got jam everywhere.
There's two already here, there and there.
Okay. Then
Ehkä en minä tiedä.
So the kids,
Ei saa suolaa, mutta
you
ei
can have the
rässä
next one
proteiinia.
because the kids didn't want that. They said,
okay,
Onko
well
rässä
that's their
proteiinia?
problem. Mitä?
Onko rässä proteiinia?
I'm not going to translate that.
right.
Räässä. Stefan's house of pancakes, yes. Stefan's forest of pancakes. See, I'm putting more jam than I did in the previous one. Then I don't need to add any.
Mun sylissä on proteiinia.
But I mean, Stefan is basically running a restaurant, and very well actually, because we didn't see it yet, but the coffee sled is in the, what is it called? Atlas Obscura, Gastro Obscura
Paper version.
paper version. That's pretty cool. So I don't know if you know that.
I had several Americans on the coffee stand this year with either a picture of their book in their phone or the actual book in their hands, saying like, "Are you this?" Yes, that's me.
So all these years that you have been following what we're doing, we have ended up in interesting places. For instance, that Gastro Obscura. I think it's really cool. But I mean, rightfully so, because the same as with that Gordon Ramsay visit, you know, they wouldn't visit if it wasn't really excellent what we serve. So it's not just me saying so, it really is that way.
It really is that way because you say so.
Huh?
It really is that way because you say so.
Well, that works at home. It is because I say so. But I guess that when I go outside the house, it doesn't work that well anymore. Oh, nobody poured me any water.
No, because I didn't know what you wanted.
Well, I have my tea stuff here. I can imagine that you heard the crunch. I heard the crunch. Stop. Thank you. Look, there's my little bits of oolong floating there.
Hey, daar is een van de klaar daar, hè?
You mean in the... Oh, you mean like as in the best stuff? Well, that's also true. If that's what you meant. I have to be a bit careful not to drop this jam all over my clothes. Anytime. Ah, look. See? If there's one thing I've learned about eating pancakes in the forest, is that always lean forward when you take a bite. Oh, okay. You hear that crunch? They're really good. Definitely crispy, but I will have to wipe my hands with the snow. See, this is Smartbone as well. Why I wasn't wearing the hat now, because I'm getting my fingers dirty the whole time. Another bite.
No, it's a full word.
I think Stepa would need more than 2 hands as well.
What?
You would need more than 2 hands as well.
I'm telling some kids on the market that I asked for a third hand from Father Christmas.
And did they believe you?
I'm not sure.
You have to lie better. Dirty hand. Now, I guess.
Dirty hand? What?
Me.
You. Normally I'm the one with the dirty hand.
Yeah, but I've got jammy hands.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that cold. That's the thing. It's around 0 Celsius, and the kids just informed me. How much was it? 32 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, it's a bit under because the snow is a bit melting, but
Right.
Yeah.
You
Maar
are
ik heb
correct.
gehoord dat de Sabaton-concert was uitgesteld.
Ja.
But
Sä laitat viestinkin siitä, joten...
I have to wipe my hand there somewhere. So first I've.
Even kijken wat het dan is.
If it was colder with a wet hand, my hand would freeze immediately. But since it's
No.
no,
Kiitos.
That no. No. No.
these are just random things that happen.
You
Well,
can't film these things.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Look. Here's my tea. See? The little tea leaves.
Kyllä.
Tea leaves have all opened. You see? Yeah, that's what Tommy was saying as well. That in Boston it was minus 14 Celsius. Colder in Washington D.C. as well. But that's often like that, isn't it? That when because of the polar vortex, that's causing a lot of the like movements of the. How do you say that? Like the.
I only know about time vortex.
Yes. No, but I mean the polar vortex. Often when it gets cold in the north of Finland, in Scandinavia, then it's not so cold in North America, and the other way around. When the polar vortex sort of pushes the cold into United States, then over here it's less cold. I don't know if this is scientific. This is just what I've noticed from talking with you guys, for instance. Often the opposite way around. Now I'm going to have a sip of my tea. Still a bit hot, but really lovely. This has a this being steamed with goat's milk tea. This has this sort of a creamy taste. I really like it.
Hey, dus wie gaat nou deze pannenkoekje opeten?
Oh, I need to put a glove on my hand because now it's this wet hand is freezing. Look, my working gloves, very handy. They are filled, lined with fleece. This hand, you see, this hand is much colder than the one with which I'm holding the phone, and that's exactly because I just got it wet. So then the hand gets freezes much faster. Hey, I think that I'm going to say, oh, it's hey Claire, nice that you're back. Minus 12 Celsius in Chicago as well. It's clearly it's colder there than here. I mean,
It has been colder here than there, so
it has definitely. And what was now? Just was it a week or two ago?
like 30 something.
Yeah,
Nou,
a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
It was around.
Global warming localized entirely in Finland.
Say it again. After having the bite of the pancake.
Global warming internalized entirely in
No,
Finland.
localized.
Localized.
Entirely in Finland.
Well, well, well. Yes. Oh, yeah. I will do that. What was I going to say still?
Enemmän sitä on kyllä
We
muualla
were just
Suomessa.
talking about something. Oh, there was something I wanted to say. Completely forgot about it. Mainly just that it's getting warmer and colder here the whole time. Now I'm trying to do a hat swap with one hand. Wait. I think I managed. I'll still show you the beautiful hat that Tommy sent. Wait a second. Let me see. Here I am. So this is my very soft hat that I got as a Christmas present from Tommy. So from Smartboard, and that was really lovely. I didn't wear it today while we're cooking because I'm afraid that I will get it dirty. It's so nice and soft. I was just saying that it feels as if it was like a chinchilla on my head, but it's fox fur, so not fake fur, not real fur.
fake fur, not fox fur.
Faux.
Oh, okay.
How do you pronounce that?
Faux.
This is
Faux
faux.
fur.
Faux fur. Okay. Oh, love you too. Really nice people that you were hanging out with us again. I will flip the screen so that you see something more serene than my head. Have a wonderful week, everybody. Really nice that you were hanging out with us again. See you next Sunday again. Or maybe I will leave. Maybe I will leave you with the fireplace. Everybody says bye. Yeah, kids said bye. Stefan says bye. I say bye. See you. Have a nice Sunday and a nice week. Bye bye.